hello there. I am your demon king of heretics, Ahriman le Méchant. And I must apologize for earlier, because that was one of my most scuffed streams that didn't even get off the chopping board, or cutting board, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, no, so yeah, we're just gonna be playing Please Be Happy. I have honestly no idea how much longer I have on this, but... Oh, hello there! Hello there! I can't see your message, just give me a second. Oh, hey Luis, how's it going? How's your day been, huh? Please be happy. Come on, there you go. Alright.
Ooh, I needed that break. Back to it.
Yeah, back to it, Mr. Kim. There we go. Your day was meh. I hope you get better soon, dude. Yeah, I hope you have a good day. Or, well, a good rest of your day, at least. Right, sorry for the late reply, apparently. That's the name of this chapter. Let's see what we got. I guess we started in the middle of something. When I wake up for breakfast, I find Juliet prowling in the kitchen.
Morning. What's wrong?
What is wrong? She has the fridge door open and is looking into it intently.
Good morning. It isn't a big deal, but I could have sworn there was still half a block of cheese left that I was going to serve with breakfast today.
Miho,
but
did
now
you
I
read
can't
the...
find it.
Did you read... Oh, that's just wonderful. Give me just a second. I think my model broke. Let's see, what I'm gonna do is... Yeah, close that. Close it up. Yeah, no, just quit out of it, quit out of it, quit out of it. And then we're gonna turn it back on. We're gonna turn it back on real quick. Nothing's going my way today. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think. Oh yeah, yeah. Is it? Oh wait, you can't even see it right now. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it works now. Wonderful. There we go. No, but Miho, did you run off with some cheese?
Did you have it for a snack?
Nope. Maybe we ate the rest of it yesterday.
Uh-huh.
There was cheese on our sandwiches for dinner.
That must be it. I just forgot.
Okay, so there's no mouse. There's no mouse. I don't think there's a mouse.
It's okay. I'm fine with toast and eggs like always.
By the way, Miho, where are you?
Coming right up.
While Juliet prepares the food, I make us some tea. Juliet still does most of the cooking, but tea has become my responsibility a lot of the time. I like it because it gives me a way to help contribute to our meal. I've even been cooking for myself sometimes, although Juliet's food is still way tastier. Naturally, breakfast is good, even without any cheese. Once we're done eating and just sitting together, Juliet reaches over and takes my hand.
Miho, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Yes, dear?
Sure. What's up?
Earlier this morning, I saw that I'd received a reply to a message that I never expected to be answered.
Yeah, what was that?
A couple months ago, I managed to find someone online
Ayo?
that I thought might be related to your friend Zhongying,
Ayo?
and reached out to confirm. They never got back to me, and so I didn't mention it to you.
I see.
But then today, she finally responded and said that yes, they are distant relatives.
Let's go! We found Chongyin's relative! Or descendant!
She said that if you'd like to talk with her, she'd be happy to tell you a bit about Zhongying, or at least what she knows.
Oh, let's go!
Is that something you'd like to do?
Yes, very much so.
Oh. Wow. I guess you wouldn't be shocked that I never even thought about them maybe having a family.
Huh.
I thought that might be the case. You're welcome to think about it and get back to me later.
In my mind, Zhongyin was always alone, but with me. They belonged equally to the forest and to the rest of the world equally. But it makes sense that they weren't really alone, that they had people who loved them too. It hits me that there's so much I don't know about Zhongyin. I barely know anything. Every minute shared with me only represented a very small part of their life. In a sense, they may as well be a stranger. I'm a little afraid that knowing more about them could change how I feel about them, too. But I decide that's a risk I'm willing to take. I'd rather know more about who they really were.
Nah, I don't need to. I'd like to talk to her.
Hey, we get more singing content. Let's go.
Wonderful. I'll let her know then. I believe she's in America, so our times
America?
are fairly different. Shall I see if tomorrow evening would work?
I see.
Sure, that sounds good. Thanks. And thanks for tracking her down and messaging her in the first place.
Oh god. Okay, there we go.
It's my pleasure. It's what I specialize in, after all.
Yeah, you're a good tracker. You got a good news there, Juliet.
I'll let you know tonight if I hear back from her.
Okay, I hope she responds soon. I'm gonna be thinking about it all day.
If I hear from her earlier, I'll let you know right away. For now, let's go open up the library.
Yeah,
Right.
library time! Juliet and I both go up to the front and settle down for another day of work. Oh. Blah, blah, blah. Around sundown that evening, I grab my fishing pole and make my way to the waterfront. It's finally time. This morning, I got a call from Mr. Keem saying that the King of the Ocean had been spotted close by yesterday, and that he should be passing by Wellington tonight. After months of waiting, or a whole year of it in Mr. Keem's case, we'll get our chance at seeing the legendary fish. Down by the bay, there are a lot more fishers out than usual. Some have tents and chairs set up, while others only brought their gear. Mr. Keem is waiting up on the pier like usual.
Good to see you, mijo. Feeling lucky today?
Yes, we're feeling very lucky. Hey, Jesse. How's it going? You having a good day so far?
I sure hope so. It's packed out there.
Sure is. Tonight's one of
Oh, so
those
there's the
nights
sunset.
that we fishermen dream of.
Red sky at night, sailor's delight.
How long do you think it'll be until he gets here?
I don't know.
Hard to say. There's a whole network of folks who watch the waters all up and down the coast, and they'll give us
think
a
something got in
ring
my
if
eye.
anyone spots him.
Although I don't know if anything got in my eye or it's that the allergies are starting to come back. Because it is very nearly the start of spring here, so... I'm having an okay day. I got to watch Elisa's overdose, so that makes it at least a good day. Though New Vegas did shit the bed, so I didn't get to do New Vegas like I wanted to. That being said, instead we'll be playing Please Be Happy, like as you see here, and I think that's still pretty good. Besides, we're almost at the end. Can make a day out of it tomorrow probably too.
But there's no guarantee that he'll be close enough to see. Sometimes he passes through deeper waters before coming inland
Oh,
somewhere
why am I so yawny, huh?
So, what you're saying is we could be here all night.
I like that. I like that expression right there.
It's a certain
Of course, she just
possibility.
has. I just like how she
many
looks.
an angler's quest to spot the king. If you have to go early, I'll understand.
Are you gonna stay out here the whole time?
Probably.
If that's what it takes. Or if I hear that he skipped over us this year.
Well, that would suck. What?
I'll
That would
stay
suck.
too. I've waited this long to see him. I can't just give up at the end.
That's the spirit. I've got coffee
Yay.
and black tea to help keep sleep away.
Coffee. Oh, this is a nice shot. This is a nice shot. I like this. Oh shit! Oops, I forgot to read. Let's see. There. We walk to the end of the pier and sit down, keeping our rods close by. The setting sun makes for a beautiful sky that I tilt my head up to admire. Mr. Keem does the same.
Mother Nature sure knows how to paint, doesn't she?
She sure does.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little chilly, especially out here on the water, and I wrapped my arms around myself to stay warm. Oh, hi, Elise! How's it going? Oh, hi, Curlia. Welcome to Please Be Happy. Yes, it is. Also, I learned how to take a screenshot finally. See? Did you see that? I learned how to take a screenshot! Yay! I'm doing okay. I think the spring's coming back, so I have to take allergy medication again. Cause, well, we live in like a forested area, so there's a bunch of tree pollen, and it makes my eyes water a lot. So if I close my eyes like this, I'm probably just rubbing my eyes because they're itchy. Yeah. The sneezing bad too. Even inside where pollen shouldn't be, I keep sneezing. It's horrifying, isn't it? I hate allergies. Why is human biology like this? I hate being a human.
If we don't catch him this year, will you try again next year?
Of course. And again, and again.
Yeah.
What if we do get him?
Let him back into the water.
I think once is enough for me. Beyond that, I'll just be getting greedy.
Hey, in my defense, I am human. I am human. Because we are weak. There you go. We are just the weakest species on Earth right there. Yep.
You can bet I'll still be out here, though. Even if I'm not fishing for the king.
I am human plus, thank you very much. Human strong, but human weak. Wait, how do I put this? Human strong, human weak. Human body strong, human guts weak. That's a better way to put it, yeah. I like that. Human strong outside, human weak inside.
I don't know if I'd be able to keep trying for as long as you have.
Oh? Why is that? It's easy. You just start, and then you don't stop.
He does. I like his voice. Say that to a gun and a bullet. We can occupy basically all of the planet's surface and all of its buried biomes. Even if that comes with sneezing, that's pretty impressive. Oh no, human expansion is pretty impressive. But we might overreach a little bit. Also, I think my chat broke. I think the chat broke actually. Hold on. Yeah, I think chat broke. Uh-oh. Oh well. Anyways, let's keep going. Wait, no. Pull it up. And chat ga shinda. Made by what speed? Yeah, let me try refreshing the source. Live troubleshooting. Live troubleshooting. Let's go. Let's see. Okay, let's copy that. Right, go there. Hello, chat. Oh, wait a second. Is that... Oh, it's starting. It's starting. What is that? What is that? What's going on here? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there we go. There it is. There it is. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's continue.
I'd like to catch the king, of course. But I've come to enjoy the waiting just as much. It's something to look forward to.
Live troubleshooting. The VTuber Live. That's it. That's That's VTubing. That's VTubing right there. Pack it up, guys. She's summarized it in one sentence. My point was that if bullets are stronger than us, it's only because we made them that way, unfortunately. Hot chat. Yeah. Ow! Ow! I burned my finger! I burnt my fingers touching the screen! Chat hot! Chat hot!
If I miss him, I'm disappointed, of course, but it just means that I get to try for another year.
Hey, that's a way to look at it, yeah.
When I first started fishing, I thought all the waiting around was pretty boring. I kind of get it now, though.
He's adorable. You are correct. You are so correct. I love him. I love him to pieces.
There's an understanding between us fisher folk and the sea, I think. It's give and take on both sides.
Yeah. We give you fishing line, you give us meat. He does. He always sees everything positively. I like him. He's a bundle of sunshine. Not exactly little though.
What do you give to the ocean?
What do you give to the ocean actually? What?
Time. Patience. Like any friend, it needs attention for your relationship to grow. Whether that's cleaning up garbage from the shores or teaching someone to appreciate the joys of fishing.
Yo, what the fuck? That's actually wholesome. That is actually so wholesome. What? Come on. Spare some wholesomeness for the rest of us, Mr. Keem. Thank you very much. Treat your oceans well. That's... Yep. No. Stop littering. Stop littering. Stop littering. Stop littering. The two of us sit together for hours, trading stories about the places we've been. Mr. Keem tells me about the Korea he comes from, and I tell him about mine. He even pulls out a thermos of Mountain. I think Mountain? He even pulls out a thermos of Mountain, spicy fish stew, for us to share. It's as delicious as the dinner he shared with me a couple months ago. Oh god, has it already been a couple months? Ah! As the evening winds on, a lot of the fishers waiting by the shore gradually get up and go home. I guess they must be getting tired of waiting. Mr. Keem and I pass some of the time by fishing for other things, or walking around to give our legs a break. As twilight starts to come to an end, my ears twitch, picking up the sound of distant shouting. It starts off far away, probably too far for Mr. Keem to hear, but when he notices me tilting my head to listen, he walks over. The shouting starts to get louder as it gets closer. It's not one person yelling, but a chain of them, the message being carried along the coast.
He's here! They spotted the king!
The king! The king is here! The king is here! All up and down the beach, the fishers are hopping to their feet and casting their lines. Some of those who were in the middle of leaving hurry back to the shore.
He's here!
He's here, guys! He's here! Mr. Keem's voice echoes along as he passes along the news to the people on the other side. They spotted me! That's it! There we go! Yep! Start it! Okay!
Let's go, mijo!
Let's go, mijo! Most of us cast our lines out, and I lean forward to try to get a glimpse of the fish himself.
Where is he?
He could be anywhere. Keep an eye out.
Will do, Mr. Keem. Mr. Keem shades his eyes with one hand to search around, and I can see other fishers doing the same. I wonder how far away from here the king was actually spotted. With how many people are waiting for him, the news could have come from pretty far away. The ocean looks the same as ever to me, lapping gently against the pier where we're standing. Tapetum lucidum, baby! Yeah! There we go! You're the second person I've heard say that word, actually. Or that series of words. I guess there are two words. But yeah, no, that's the best thing for animals right there. Occasionally, someone reels in a normal fish, but nothing out of the ordinary. Suddenly, I notice something sparkling in the water, several meters away from where we are. At least, I think it's just a trick of the light, but then it moves, disappearing and reappearing a little bit closer. I tug on Mr. Keem's shoulder to get his attention and point.
Hey, is that?
The sparkling disappears and doesn't resurface. Both of us watch with bated breath, ready to start reeling at the first sign of a bite.
There!
There? Oh, did he find it? Mr. Keem stabs a finger towards the sea, and I watch the spot he's pointing at. Sure enough, I see that light again. This time, it's close enough to see the vague shape of a fish, but not nearly enough to see clearly.
The king!
The king is here! The king is here, everybody! The king is here! The glittering fish slowly comes closer, moving in short bursts. Sometimes it dashes off in another direction, then wriggles back towards us. Oh shit, that is actually pretty. What? Wait. Finally, it comes into view. The king of the ocean swims in front of us. 4 long whiskers. Wait a minute, I almost forgot to do that. Hold on, give me a second. Wait, here we go. The king of the ocean swims in front of us. 4 long whiskers streaming from his face. His scales are the shade of beautiful blue-purple, but shine with other colors too as the sunlight hits him. He's bigger than any fish I've ever seen, but still smaller than a person. Swimming just below the surface, his top fin sometimes breaks through the water. I get a good glimpse of his big eyes as he passes us by, and the sparkle disappears as he dives down deeper on his way. Oh. Time to go back, guys. Time to go back. I'm too lazy to go back to the VTube studio, so we'll just stay like this. I get to lay on her belly. Are you jealous? Are you jealous of me, guys?
Whoa, indeed! I've never seen him that close before. This must be my
Hey,
lucky day.
hey! I'm not a short king. I am an average-sized king. Okay? I'm not Napoleon either. I'm 2 inches taller than Napoleon. Okay? Even though he didn't stop for us, my heart races with the thrill of seeing the king at all.
That was worth the wait.
He was so far out that I'll bet a lot of the fishes on the shore didn't get to see him at all.
Glad you think so. Well, I wonder where he'll be.
Oh, Mr. Keem cuts off mid-sentence as we both see the same thing. The sparkle of the pier... Blah, 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 blah. The sparkle of the king's scales reappears near the pier. The king comes closer and then dives down again and disappears. Hey, no! I am 175 centimeters. I am tall. I am a tall king. You cannot. Hey. I'm not short. I'm not short, guys. Not short, okay? I'm not short. I'm not fucking short, okay? Okay, guys? I'm not short. Not short at all. Not short. No. That's the wrong button. Wrong button. Where is it? Where is it? Which one is it? Nope, not that one. Not that one either. Not that one. Nope, not that one. Was it this? No. Nope. Okay, I thought I had an angry one, but whatever. Wow, Ahriman must be super close to me. Hey! I am perfectly average size. Thank you very much. I'm average size. I am not short, guys. I'm not short. I swear to God, I'm not short. Okay, guys, it's time to make. No, it's not time to make it a meme. There's nothing to make a meme. I am not short. Did my voice just crack? Did my voice just crack? No, it didn't. My voice did not crack. No, it didn't. No, it fucking didn't. No, 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 no. We're continuing. We're going on. We're going on. We're going on before this spirals out of control. We're going on. Mr. Keen and I look at each other. I hold my breath as if moving could spook the fish. Seconds pass, then a minute. Then I feel a tug.
I've got a bite.
What? You got a bite? Reel it in, now!
Reel it in, mijo!
Hey, Mr. Kim, same brain cell. I try, but the fish on the other end is fighting back. I have to hold on tight just to avoid having the fishing rod yanked out of my hands.
I need help.
Mr. Keen comes to my side and grabs the handle too. Both of us work together to pull and reel, and slowly I feel us start to gain ground. Blah blah blah. Gain ground. With the two of us brace ourselves, and then both pull as hard as we can. With a huge splash, the king breaks through the surface of the water, dangling from the end of our line. He hangs there for a moment, looking at us like he's judging us. The two of us stare back in silent awe as we realize something. The king let us win. After only a couple seconds, he opens his mouth and spits out the lure, freeing himself and plunging back into the ocean. Let's go! We got the king! All that remains are the ripples, and in a moment, even those are gone too. Other fishers who saw us happen... Other fishers who saw what happened start to gather around, congratulating... He's definitely judging Luis and me. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's judging you guys, absolutely. These shorties. Absolute, 176 centimeter shorties. Other fishers who saw what happened start to gather around, congratulating us and cursing us. Hey, wait a minute. Mr. Keem handles all the praise with a smile and a laugh, while I try to stay to the side and avoid as much attention as I can. It takes a while for the crowd to disperse before finally leaving us alone.
Well, mijo, we did it.
That we did, Mr. Keem.
Yeah. I can't believe he came back to us.
He did.
Maybe he didn't like the look of what they were serving further up the shore.
Hey, maybe.
Either way, thanks for helping an old dream come true.
You haven't caught the king yet, have you?
I ought to thank you. Besides, we reeled him in together.
That's a good point. Yeah, there we go.
That we did.
That we did.
My wife will never believe it. I guess that's what I get for exaggerating about the size of some of my past catches.
I wonder if anybody got a picture.
That's alright, though. You and I will both know the truth.
And the truth is, we caught a big fish together. There we go.
Yeah. Plus, the 7 years of good luck, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's true. I'd almost forgotten. Maybe it'll only be 3.5 for each of us, though.
No, both of you did catch it, so I don't think it does it divide? I feel like it doesn't divide. But either way, they're lucky, they get luck.
I'd say that's more than enough.
Or that, yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I guess you two could be satisfied with 3.5 years each. The sun has fully gone down by the time Mr. Keem and I pack up to head home. Before he climbs onto his bike, he gives me one last wave.
Well, we won't be preparing for the king, but will I see you down at the fishing spot again?
Of course! I've still got a whole lot more to learn.
Hey!
That's the spirit. Until next time, mijo.
Yay!
See you later.
Oh. Hey! We got an achievement, I think. Learning Pog. Yeah! Yeah, buddy! Later that night, I find myself lying awake, looking at the ceiling. Juliet's out running some late-night errands, so I'm home by myself. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk to someone related to Chongyin. It's kind of hard to believe. Juliet told me around dinner time that she'd heard back from the person she had emailed and set up a time for us to chat. I don't know how much she'll be able to tell me, since they're only distant relatives. Still, anything will be nice to know. I hadn't been expecting to learn much more about them at all. As I'm lying there, thinking about what I'll ask tomorrow, I hear a muffled thump from the kitchen downstairs. I sit up. It's a little early for Juliet to be back. Maybe she forgot something, or maybe it's just another fox. Who knows? That doesn't seem likely, though. I don't know if she was speaking about her own thoughts or mine. I move silently as I get up and leave my room. I'm out of practice when it comes to being stealthy, but some things just come naturally. It's dark downstairs, just like we left it when we closed up for the night and I went to bed. I tiptoe over to the kitchen, peeking into the darkness. Juliet's not there, nor is anything out of the ordinary. I look for what could have made that noise, and finally notice Juliet's parasol lying on the floor. It must have fallen over and hit the counter or something as it did so. But what made it fall over? Suddenly, the door to the fridge swings open all on its own. Light shines out of it, revealing nothing. I pinch myself to make sure I'm not dreaming. Right before my eyes, an apple and a half a sandwich I made earlier float up off the shelf and into the open air, and the door shuts behind them, bringing me back to the darkness. What the hell? There's a ghost? There's a ghost? It's not a rat or silver? The apple and sandwich float out of the kitchen and towards the front of the library, turning the corner and disappearing into the book room. I swallow. Some kind of magic is clearly at work here, but I don't know what kind. I consider going upstairs to get my phone and call Juliet, but my curiosity gets the better of me. Oh, so there's where the block of cheese went. Quickly but quietly, I follow in the same direction, poking my head around just in time to see the food float behind one of the far shelves. I take deep breaths as I move towards it, feeling my old fight-or-flight instincts kicking in for the first time in months. Pressing my back against the shelf, I slowly peer around the corner. You should see Juliet's study. That's got a lot of books right there. Pressing my back against the shelf, I slowly peer around the corner. If I were a fridge specter, I'd hang out here too. You know what? Honestly, mood right there. But it makes me angry. Who the hell is taking my food away? Yeah, no, that's our food. Fuck off. What are you? What are you? You are an elf? 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 Elf, guys, it's an elf! Elf! Sitting on the ground with her back against the wall is a young girl. Her pointy ears mark her as some kind of fable, rather than a human. She has the apple in one hand and the sandwich in another, and a raggedy blanket beneath her. She takes a noisy bite of the apple, smacking her lips as she chews, followed by a noisy bite of sandwich. Whatever I was expecting, it wasn't a kid. It's a small elf! Yes! Smell! It's a smell. Yes! Smell. Smell, huh? I jerk backward in surprise, so startled that my shoulder bumps it against the bookshelf, causing a couple books to fall on their sides with a heavy smack. And it sees us! I whip my head back around to see the girl drop the apple in front, her eyes going huge. I step out in front of her, about to ask her name or what she's doing. What? Ah! All three of us went, wah! The girl's scream takes me by surprise too, and in an instant she disappears from sight. 1 second she's there, and the next, she's not.
What the?
Oh. Well, I remember Mega mentioning something about a little girl. I wonder if that was them. I hear footsteps and feel the air move as she runs past me, and I realize what's happened. She can turn invisible.
Hey, wait!
Oh? I reach out in the direction I think she is, but I grab only empty air. I don't even know what I have done if I somehow caught her. Running towards the front, I arrive just in time to see the front door open and close immediately as she hurries outside. Invisibelf! Yes! I follow, throwing the door wide as I go. As I step out onto the front porch, though, I know she's already gone. Studying the darkness, I look for any sign of her, but don't see or hear anything. For all I know, she could be right next to me. I consider calling out to her, but I'm sure she wouldn't believe anything I'd have to say. What would I say? Judging by the blanket, she was probably planning to sleep in the library. The spot she chose wasn't too far from the one I picked when I was going to do the same thing. The missing cheese from this morning makes sense now too. How long has she been doing this? It's possible that other food has gone missing too, and we just didn't notice. I don't know how old she is, but it's clear that she's just a child. Did she run away from home or something? Or does she not have one? It's a comfortable night out, without any threat of rain, which is a relief. But I know that even the best night outside doesn't really compare to having a roof over your head. I stay out front for a little while longer, but of course she doesn't come back. Or at least she doesn't show herself. Eventually, I return to the spot where she was hiding. The lat bullet lays on its side, already turning brown in the one spot where a bite was taken. Cheese, tomato, and mayonnaise stick to the floor where the sandwich fell apart, with the slices of bread nearby. Aw, jeez. Oh, jeez, that's a waste of a sandwich right there. I clean everything up, tossing the dirty food into the trash. Then I make another sandwich and grab another apple, wrapping those in a paper towel just like when I took some food to Silver. I also grab the ratty blanket. It has holes running through lots of it, and doesn't feel very warm to begin with. I fold it up and go back outside, setting it down on the edge of the porch along with the food. Then I return to my room. From my bedroom window, I have a clear path to the library. I watch for a while, waiting to see if the girl returns, but she doesn't. Maybe I scared her away for good. If I'd been in her position, I probably wouldn't come back anytime soon. Eventually, my eyes get heavy and I lie down, settling into bed. Wherever the girl is out there, I hope she is able to get some decent sleep. Huh? Are we gonna get a map section soon, or... Oh, never mind. Here we go. Juliet's waiting with a smile to greet me for breakfast.
Good morning, my love. Did you sleep well?
My love. She keeps calling us this stuff and it makes my heart skip just a little bit. Okay. Or maybe that's Miho's heart. I don't know. Hey, Miho. Bees chirker.
Morning. Actually, you'll never guess what happened.
Yeah, no. We got a smell. Yeah, she's... Oh my god, I need to... If there was like an art book still available, I'd direct you to the art book, because there's an alternate outfit in there that I know you guys would love. But... you know what? Hold on, let me... You know what? Fuck it. Actually, because it's possible that Studio One might see this. Never mind. I'm not gonna show it yet. I tell her all about the events of last night. As I expected, Juliet seems more concerned about the girl's condition than she is the stolen food. Worry creases her brow as she serves us our meal.
Did you see a blanket with food on it when you got home?
No, I didn't.
Huh.
So I suppose she must have returned
she's
at some
back
point
already?
Yeah.
I look around the room. Once again, it's possible she's right here with us, but not revealing herself.
Maybe I'll see her again. If I do, what should I say?
What? Okay, what did she say when she got... No, wait, we can't really say what Juliet said to us when we stole the picture frame, because we stole a picture frame. That's how this entire thing started. I mean, Juliet saw us running off with a picture frame, then offered to give us a place to stay. She's just a saint. She's a saint, but she's also a vampire.
I'm not entirely sure. I can only imagine that a child who has to steal food is living with difficult circumstances.
Yeah.
But without knowing what those are, it's hard to say how we could help her.
Or if she even needs help.
She is. She's good people.
That as well.
Of course, Juliet goes straight to offering assistance without even having to think about it. That's basically where my thoughts were headed, too. From the moment I stood upright, I had my survival instincts to keep me safe, and I was able to adapt to my new life as a thief pretty quickly. It's possible that this girl has been living the same way for a long time, but still, she's too young to have to. Vampire in Wellington, Taika Waititi vibes. I'm going to smile like I pretend. I'm gonna smile like I understand what that means. Because I think I understand that on some level. But yeah, Vampire, Wellington. Actually, I've seen Wellington in like the Google Maps. It's a really nice place. And if I ever have the money, I'll probably either go there or Britain to visit. Well, one would be for a fate pilgrimage. This would probably be for a please be happy pilgrimage, which would actually be pretty nice if I can afford it. And Gen Z living in living in 2023. Yeah. I think that's where his vampire comedy is set. Which one? Oh wow, that's one heck of a title right there. What we do? Oh, I've heard of that. I still haven't. I don't think I've watched it yet, though. Actually, no. I definitely haven't watched it. If I'm actually confused as to what it is. Though, if it does have Wellington in it, I might have to check it out. Wellington and vampires, huh? I wonder if there was a reference to that in here somewhere. Because there are vampires in Wellington.
Well, I'll keep an eye out. If I do see her, I can try to learn more about her. At the very least, maybe we can find out where she came from.
Yes, I think that would be for the best. I'll keep an eye out as well. On a lighter note, this arrived for you yesterday.
Oh, we got a present. We got a present. Yeah, present. Got a present. Juliet retrieves a small envelope from the kitchen counter and hands it to me. She must have gotten it from the mail this morning. I take it and look over the names. It's the first time I've ever seen something addressed to me.
It's from Cello!
Cello? Oh shit, it's Cello! Oh, that reminds me, I got the digital art book yesterday, and apparently the artist who worked on Please Be Happy also made one of their first works was a visual novel called Cerulean, and the three children that were visiting the library are actually the main characters of that one. So I downloaded it, and I'm gonna take a look someday. Maybe even do a stream on it at some point. But yeah, no, we got stuff from Cello. Juliet nods happily. I'd forgotten all about my promise to keep in touch with her. I'm glad she remembered. I used a nail to carefully open the envelope and slide out the folded paper inside.
Dear Ms. Miho, how have you been? Life here in Amarina has been very busy ever since we got back from our trip. First of all, you and Ms. Juliet might be glad to know that we got a perfect score on our project.
A perfect score!
Even our teacher said that she learned a lot about Wellington.
Oh.
It was a little embarrassing to put on a play like that, but I had fun in the end. I think Pippa did too, although she would never admit it. And of course, Armand had a great time. He can't stop talking about how he'd like to visit Wellington.
Oh gosh, she's talking, but I hear static.
Arrive on the
There's no
doorstep,
Armand. Who's Armand?
please take good
There's
care
no
of him.
Armand. No, there was only you and Pippa. There was only you and Pippa, Cello. What are you talking about? Don't be silly. There was only you and Pippa. It was only you and Pippa. You and Pippa. Just those two. Just those two. There was nobody else. Nobody else.
For some reason, he and Pippa only seem to be able to remember Ms. Juliet. I guess that probably doesn't surprise you, though.
Yeah.
I promise that I won't forget at least.
Wait, did we tell her about what happened?
Since coming back to Amarina, I've been trying to find a special place that makes it feel more like home. Although I'm still looking, I've seen a lot more of the
Yes,
town
there
than
is
I would have
Ahriman.
otherwise.
I'm right here. I'm Ahriman.
I still miss
See?
the ocean, but
Therefore,
I'm learning
there
to
is
love the rivers
Ahriman.
and canals more.
I exist. Yeah. Uh-huh. I exist. I exist. Miho exists. Well, in the story, Miho exists. Juliet exists. Cello exists. And Pippa exists. Yep. Nobody else. Nobody else. Oh, and Lena. And Lena. Lena exists. Yes. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 I am not short. I'm not a shorty king. I'm not. No, or maybe you mean like the slang sort of shorty, like shoddy. Shoddy, I don't mind. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, you're talking about shorty, like shoddy, I don't mind. There we go.
If you ever come to Amarina, you'll have to try riding one of the gondolas.
Ooh, gondolas.
Usually I prefer swimming, but being on one of the boats is nice too. One of the companies that runs them even has a cute cat mascot, and he'll let you pet him if you're nice.
Oh, that's actually so cute.
I hope that you're doing well.
Oh wait,
too.
I forgot to mention the
I'm looking
gondola
forward
stuff.
to hearing about anything exciting that's happened. Please say hello to Miss Juliet for me, and Happy New Year to both of you.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's close to New Year. We time skipped from Halloween. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, but back in Japan, there was actually a gondola that we rode over, and it had a really nice view of Mount Fuji, like from the top. And it was over one of those sulfur deposits, so it smelled like rotten cheese or rotten eggs or whatever it was. Yeah. Oh, we also had those century eggs, those black eggs that they that they marinate in the volcano stuff. Yeah, we had some of those. I had one, and you'd be surprised to know. You'd be very surprised to know. It tasted like a boiled egg. Like, just a regular hard-boiled egg. Nothing really... It's not like, ooh, stinky, or ooh, so flavorful. No, it was just a regular boiled egg. Oh, but there was a shop there that actually had like egg ice cream, and that was so good. It was so good. It was like a frozen custard. I was expecting like fried egg. But no, it was like a really nice custard, soft serve-ish thing. And it was also extremely tall. I barely got finished with it by the time we were waiting for the gondola. Yeah, I had a good time up there. Hell if I could remember where we actually went. Oh, the famous Mount Fuji. The one that makes you either have super paranormal power or kills you with ghosts. I don't think it could do either of those to me, to be honest. I'd probably be the ghost that's just passing by. Though I'm not a ghost, I'm a human, by the way. Oh yeah, New Year's.
Your friend, Cello.
Aw, she's our friend. There we go. When I'm finished reading, I tuck the letter back into its envelope so it won't get damaged.
She said she's doing good. They got a good grade on their project. She also wanted me to tell you hello and Happy New Year.
Do you guys put letters back into their envelopes once you're done reading them? I do that, actually. I keep the envelopes around because I just like the way they look. I got a few weeks ago. I got a letter along with some stickers from a creator I really respect. Don't know if you've heard of Soul, but she gave me a sticker sheet, and it came with a little handwritten letter, and I still keep it in the little envelope that it came in, because it's a really fancy one that's like really thin, folded into, the letter itself is folded into halves, but like hot dog halves. So you pull it out and you open it like a hot dog, and I still find that extremely unique, and I haven't seen it done like that before. But it's really cool. She's a really good person, by the way. You should go check her out if you haven't yet. Makes a lot of good graphic content. She's an actual graphic artist, unlike those graphic bots.
That's very sweet of her. I'm glad to hear their play was well received.
Me too. She also said she's starting to like the town she lives in more too.
Oh, that's good, actually.
Having some time away probably helped give her a bit more perspective. It's nice that she's finally settling in.
Aww. I put the letter safely in my pocket so it won't get damaged. I'll write her a reply when I can. Our food has gotten a little cold because of all the talking, so we eat quickly before it gets much later. After that, it's time to start work and the rest of our normal routine. Between my upcoming call this evening and the mystery of the hiding girl, there's a lot on my mind, and I'm sure on Juliet's too. Still, even though the hours pass by slowly, I make it through another day until it's almost time for my call. Oh, are we finally gonna see it? Are we gonna see it? Is it gonna happen? Are we gonna get to do it? Are we gonna get to do it? Are we gonna get to the finale? Nah. Wait, what meeting? Oh, with the person in America. That's right. Oh, you know, I don't know actually what I expected, honestly. I thought we were just gonna like go to America and meet her. No, I should have expected like a Zoom call. I adjust the screen until I can see it properly, and then I wait. You can make that a ringtone if you want. I don't care. What, did you think there was a did you think somebody was calling you too? You can use it as a ringtone. I don't mind. Just download the video or download the audio of this video, cut out this part, and just use it as a ringtone. Ah, fuck. Fuck. My nervousness keeps building until I nearly jump when the call finally comes through. As the ringtone plays, I take a deep breath and then hit accept. The tiny person-shaped bubble on the notification disappears, and then, for just a second, there's just a black screen. Then, a woman appears. Okay, I will use that laugh as a ring. Hey. Wait a second, that actually turned out better than I expected it to. Also, this woman's pretty. She's pretty. When the image comes into focus, she's squinting at the screen, probably waiting just like me. But then she smiles and waves as she's able to see me.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Miho. Nice to meet you. Thanks for talking to me.
I'm Minsa.
Minsa.
No problem.
Minsa.
Gotta say, I was shocked when I got your friend's email at first. I thought it was gonna turn out to be some kind of scam, and eventually she'd ask for money.
Wait a minute. Is this... Hang on a second.
I'm still
wait.
a bit confused, though. So you were friends with my ancestor?
Okay, there's no... Yeah, no, that's totally Chongyin's... That's totally Chongyin's voice right there. I guess she kind of looks like Chongyin. Yeah, no, we were friends with your ancestor. She pet us and gave us food.
Sort of. I met them when I was really young. I was just a regular fox back then.
Is it my imagination, or is Miho a little bit soft?
Wait. A fox, like with 4 legs and pointy ears?
Yeah, like a fabled.
Yeah. After I met Chongyin, I turned into the person I am today.
Wait, hang on a second. Okay, yeah. Is it my imagination, or is her voice a little bit soft?
Whoa. So that was a long time ago, huh? But you look even younger than me. Oh, that's just not fair.
I wonder how old she actually looks, actually. I guess 22-ish.
Trust me, it has its downsides.
Both of us laugh, and I can't help but be relieved that she already feels easy to talk to.
That explains a lot, at least. So, Chongyin. You're the second person to ask me about them this year, you know? That's 2 times more than most years.
Wait, so who's the first person?
Who was the first?
Oh shit. We still have the brain same cell. I love my brain sometimes. We have the same brain cell.
These guys at some archaeological society who are putting on an exhibition.
Oh,
they
okay.
wanted permission to display some of their old works.
Oh, the museum, that's right. Duh.
Are you the only family they have?
The only one who can use a computer, at least. The only reason I know any of the history is because I had to. Should I tell you everything I know and then you can ask me any questions? No promises if I'll be able to answer them, though.
Yeah.
Sure. That works for me.
She does the same thing as me sometimes. Like, if I'm thinking really hard, sometimes you'll hear me do a little squeak when I talk. Hold on, let me go back to the log.
Sure. That works for me.
Yeah, right there, at the end of sure. Sure.
Sure. That works for me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course you have the same brain cell. You both are like 2 drops of water. Short and adorable. Okay, so we're going back into Elise territory here, aren't we? Yeah. I am adorable. Yes. You can be sure of that. I'm adorable. I'm adorable. Me and Miho are adorable. And she's the only one that's small. Wait, is she small? Is she actually small? Hang on. I need to check this. I need to check this. Where is it? I'm gonna look that up real quick because I'm curious. I'm curious to see if they have the actual heights. If this thing ever loads, come on, load. Thank you. There we go. Okay. And where would it be? Yeah, I'm checking it. I got the digital art book yesterday, and it has a bunch of information. I wouldn't be able to tell you if it actually has like heights or anything though. Not yet, at least. That's what I'm trying to find out now. Oh, that's the wrong one. Come on, load. We're on a crunch here, buddy. We're on a crunch here. You know what? It's only 3:30 actually. Not on that much of a crunch, but let's see. Here's Please Be Happy. Here's the official art book. Open that real quick. Give it a second to load. Oh, and it goes to the main browser window. Yay. Oh well. Okay, let's see. Oh, so it loads it like right here. Okay, so they don't have the heights. Well, that's just lovely. That's lovely. Okay. Well then. Okay, there you go.
Let's see. Well, I'm not related to them by blood, for one thing. They didn't have any kids of their own.
Oh?
But they got married and they and their wife adopted several children. I'm related to one of those kids.
Huh, okay.
They were part of the Young Bun class, a noble and a scholar.
Young man.
But rather than be stuck at home suffering through court life, they hid their identity and snuck away to travel the world instead.
Okay. Minsa speaks with a practiced tone, like she's given this speech a few times. Still, I listen with rapt attention, memorizing every detail.
They spent years on the go, seeing everything they could, before finally coming back home to Korea to settle down and start a family.
Wait a minute.
While they were away, they kept a journal and wrote letters back to their beloved. Although calligraphy was something they were taught from a young age,
okay.
They began practicing as an artist during their travels. Sometimes, the letters they sent would include paintings of the things they'd seen, or they'd include little drawings in their journal.
Uh-huh.
Something else that they started to do was give a note to the people they met on their journey, with a little message of appreciation.
Oh,
or
here it
wishes.
is. That's that's sort of where the... Oh, fuck, my model broke again. Oh well. This sort of vapid expression is suitable for me, I'll say. Maybe I could just bite the bullet. There we go. Okay, hide that. Real quick, then restart the camera. There we go. Okay, we should be back. Ish. Come on. Come on, see my face. See my face. There we go. Okay, I'm back.
My husband always says they remind him of fortune cookies.
Okay, wrong country, my dude. Wrong country.
Oh, I actually have one of those scrolls myself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I brought my scroll down from my room just in case it came up like this. I unfurled it for the first time since Halloween. Please be happy. I turn the scroll around and hold it up to the camera so Minso can see it. She leans in again, looking close.
Yeah, that's definitely theirs, all right. And they gave it to you when you were just a fox?
Yep, just a fox.
Although, I couldn't read it until a couple months ago.
God, it's so hard to read their handwriting, right?
Oh,
Like,
so that's
they
the
would-
reason.
they totally would have been a doctor.
Okay, okay.
I have a few of them myself, although they're up in the office. Grandma has like 90. She says she has one for every year
Oh,
she's
wow.
been alive. And I definitely believe that.
Jeez, that's a lot. How many did they give out altogether?
Who knows? If someone told me it was thousands, I'd believe them. I don't know if they gave one to every person they met, but it must have been close.
Huh. I thought mine must be pretty rare.
It's still special. However many there were, I'm sure most haven't lasted this long. Not everyone got a full scroll either.
I wonder how she was able to keep onto it even as a fox.
But no. They're not some priceless artifacts that'll sell for a ton of money or something. Otherwise, I'd be talking to you from a mansion by the beach.
Damn! Minsa, I like the cut of your jib. I like the cut of your jib. Yep. And I clicked off. Okay. Let me open up a yes again. There we go.
That's fine. I'd never sell mine anyway. It's way too important to me.
Good girl. Good girl.
Yeah, I figured. I'm sure it wasn't easy to keep it safe and in such good condition.
That's for sure. We've been through a lot together.
That's good. I'm sure that's what they would have wanted.
For a while, Minsa tells me more about Zhongyin's adventures. Even though it's hard for me to picture some of the people and places involved, I still pay close attention. Then, all of a sudden, Minsa's eyes go wide like she's had some huge revelation.
Oh, I'm an idiot! Hold on, I'll be right back. I have to show you.
Oh? What'd you find? What'd you find? Come on, buddy. She gets up and runs off screen, leaving me with a view of an... blah, 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 blah. She gets up and runs off screen, leaving me with a view of an empty chair and a bookshelf. Instead, I look down at my scroll. Somehow, I'd always assumed it was one of a kind, or at least something rare and meaningful. But somehow, finding out that isn't the case doesn't really bother me. Instead, it's nice to think they met so many people to be grateful to, or who left an impact on them. If there were thousands of scrolls like mine out there, then that's not a bad thing at all. After a few seconds, Minso returns to the computer and sits down, carrying a scroll herself.
This is one that I had in the office. I can't believe I didn't
I think it's like a
about this
drawing.
sooner.
I'm betting it's going to be a drawing. I bet it's going to be a drawing, and it's going to be of a fox.
Sometimes they'd include a butterfly in their signature or hide one in their paintings.
Oh?
Because they said they were inspired by butterflies to travel with the wind.
Uh-huh.
But then, at some point, Instead of butterflies, they started to include something else instead.
Oh.
Can you see her?
Oh, I wonder what it is. I wonder. What? Huh? What is that? What? No, wait, what is that? Wait, no, I was thinking it was gonna be a fox too, but what is that? She holds the scroll up to her camera like I did, focused on one of the bottom corners. There, just below where they signed their name, is a picture of a little fox. Oh, I see it. There's the ear, the nose, the back. I think that's part of the tail. Yeah, there's the body. Okay, I see it now. It's a little picture of a fox. Of me?
I should have thought of it when you mentioned foxes earlier. At one point, they started using the alias Horim for their work.
Horim, ne?
I don't know if you speak any Korean, but Horim means fox forest. After they started using that name, foxes would show up in their art for the rest of their life.
Oh, okay. The drawing consists of just a few brush strokes that make a head and ears and face. Still, it feels like seeing a photograph of myself. I can picture them smiling as they drew it, as they thought of me. I'd always wondered if our time together was important to them as it was to me. Hearing that they chose that name practically confirms it.
Thanks for showing me.
Horim, huh? I can feel the threat of tears, but somehow, I managed to keep my composure.
No problem. Grandma's gonna freak out when I tell her I talked to you. I've told you basically all I know, but were there any questions you had?
Huh.
Yeah, I did have one.
Oh?
I'm a little afraid to know, but...
Is it about their death? I take a deep breath. They were human, so my question is only natural, but still. Exhaling, I make myself ask.
How'd they die?
Oh. Huh, I thought you were going to ask something about where they died. Mincio smiles.
Old and peacefully. Their wife outlived them, but not by too long.
That's good. That's good. People deserve to die old and peacefully.
They had the typical funeral that was expected when they passed away, but then they actually had one final secret request to their family.
Oh yeah?
They wanted to be cremated. Back then, it was basically unheard of, especially for someone of their stature. But they really wanted it to be done so that they could have their ashes scattered. That way, the wind could pick them up. And they could keep traveling forever.
Oh, that's actually really sweet. Huh.
So then... It sounds like they were happy.
Oh yeah. They told their kids that they had no regrets, because they'd live as full and rewarding a life as they could.
I'm afraid that if I try to say too much, I'll start to cry. So I just nod instead while I find my voice.
I'm glad to know that.
Of course. It's only right that you know, considering how many foxes showed up in their work.
I think Minso can tell that I'm having a tough time holding it together, because her voice takes on a more sympathetic tone.
Was there anything else you wanted to know?
I don't think so. You told me everything I wanted to ask.
Darn, I have something in my eye. I'm not crying, you're crying. Almost. I'm almost crying.
I only found out their name a couple months ago. Until then, I just thought of them as my person in my head. So, really, I've learned a lot more than I could have hoped for.
Aww, well, I'm happy to help. Your friend has my contact info, so you can message me anytime if you think of anything else.
Oh?
I guess, if you think about it, you and I are kind of like family, right?
We got more family members! Although they're gonna forget about us. They're actually, wait, I just remembered that. They're gonna forget about us.
Since it sounds like they raised you just as much as they raised their kids. Like my great, whatever.
Really?
Oh? She laughs.
Sure, why not? The more the merrier, right? I think that's how they would have seen it too.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Family. I may have a girlfriend, but family is something new to me. Silver called us sisters, but just barely. It makes my heart warm.
No problem. I'm sure we'll talk again, so I won't say goodbye. Instead, how about see you later?
I'd like that. Although, there's just one thing.
Oh yeah, is she about to mention the Gumiho thing?
What's that?
I explained my magic, and how everybody forgets me after a day. Nodding sympathetically, Minso agrees to join my list of people who check in with me every day. I'm glad she's so understanding, but it's just another reminder that I need to find a better, more permanent solution for people forgetting me. The second our call ends, I let out the sob that I was holding back. I thought I was done crying over Chongyin, but apparently not. Except this time, it's the good kind of crying. After all my searching, and even after their death, I finally got the answer to the question my heart wanted to know. They cared about me too. I try to imagine what their home must have been like. Their wife and kids. I'm sure they were all smiles. Still, it was difficult to me to imagine how they looked. Instead, I could picture them, traveling just like when we met, going from place to place freely, wherever the wind took them. Just like me, really. Someday, I'd like to return to some of those places I've been before and see them properly, instead of just blindly searching for one person and ignoring everything else. I'd like to visit them with some of the same wonder that Chongyin felt. More than anything, I wish I could tell them about what I've experienced and learn on this path they sent me down. Even though I can't, there's one thing that I can now say for sure. They would have been proud of me. How nice. So that's the Traveler's plotline finished. After I finish my call with Minso, I end up going for a walk. It's the best thing for me to clear my head when I'm overwhelmed by my emotions. I'm glad to know that Chongyin was just the kind of person I always imagined them to be. Warm, loving, and always looking for the next adventure. Knowing that, I feel like I finally have some closure. Not that I ever doubted them, but it's good to hear from someone who knows for sure. As I pass through the Wellington streets, I can't help but think of the girl from the library. She reminds me too much of myself, scared and alone, and struggling to get by. It's because we have so much in common that I know helping her will be difficult. The only reason I accepted Juliet's kindness was because she tracked me down all the way to my den, because I was confident enough to get because I was confident enough in my ability to get away if things went wrong. While it turned out to be the best decision I've ever made, at the time I was full of doubt. I can't really blame the girl if she feels the same way. Passing by the bell house, an idea strikes me. If I can't earn her trust with words, maybe I can try something else. Sweets. Hey, Miho, that's a slippery slope right there. Go. Miho, that's a slippery slope. I stop by another bakery and buy a slice of decadent-looking chocolate cake. The person who cuts it for me places a fancy box with a ribbon on top. It cost me several hours' wages, so it better be good. With my bait in my hand, I return to the library and wait until nightfall to put my plan into action. I fill Juliet in on the details, and we agree that it'd be better for her to stay upstairs, just that there's less chance of the girl catching on and getting spooked. We haven't had any more food go missing or move around today, so we're not even sure if she's around. I keep an eye out for the scruffy blanket or any other indicators, but don't see anything out of the ordinary. Well, I won't be too disappointed if I end up having to eat the cake for myself. Atta girl, Miho. You are totally my brain buddy. After finishing dinner, I take the slice out of the box and put it on a plastic plate, and then put that back into the fridge. Then I go up to my room to wait. I watch TV for a while, but keep the volume low, and rest my eyes without actually falling asleep. I keep my door open just a tiny bit, but not enough that it would be obvious from downstairs. Finally, around midnight, I hear noise from below. I crawl out of my room and down to the kitchen, where a tiny bit of light is emanating from the kitchen fridge. Sure enough, it's the girl again. This time, she doesn't bother taking her prize back to the shelves, or even turning invisible. She stands in plain sight with the plate in one hand. She devours the cake, not even bothering to use a fork. Instead, she just uses her fingers, tearing off one bite at a time. Her hands and face are covered in chocolate and frosting. She's so distracted that she doesn't even notice me approaching, although I make sure not to block her off from the front door, so she doesn't feel trapped.
Hey.
Her reaction is the same as yesterday. Bug-eyed, she drops the plate and what little is left of the cake as she hops backwards, before realizing she's just put herself further away from the exit. I stay still, other than holding up my hands to try to show her I don't mean any harm.
It's okay. You're not in any trouble. I bought that cake for you.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's a good strategy right there. Although she's still gonna run away. I try to keep my voice calm and low, as close to how Juliet usually talks as I can manage. The girl whips her head back and forth, probably looking for anyone else who might be hiding from her, as she angles herself towards the door. She doesn't turn invisible, at least.
I won't try to stop you if you want to leave, but I was hoping I could talk to you.
The girl stares at me mistrustfully from the other side of the room. I wonder if she can even understand me. Lowering my hands to my sides, I maintain my distance, trying to look as not scary as possible.
I'm gonna turn on the lights, okay?
No response. I decide to just go for it, and then flip it on. Although she blinks at the sudden brightness, it doesn't make her run any further.
You were hiding out in the library, right? And sleeping on the floor?
More staring. I notice she doesn't have her blanket with her.
It's okay. I'm not mad. Neither is Juliet, the other person who lives here. Maybe you've seen her around.
At last, the girl gives a slow nod. Taking that as a good sign, I put on my friendly smile.
I did the same thing before. I was hiding behind some of the shelves and Juliet found me. I thought she was gonna kick me out, but she was actually really nice. She let me stay in one of her extra beds and even gave me some food too. I bet you're so hungry, right? Even after the cake?
Another reluctant nod. She hasn't moved at all since I started talking.
I can make you a sandwich or something if you want. That's what Juliet made for me. Do you want one?
Oh, did she make her a sandwich? This time, she doesn't respond. Just stares at me from afar.
You don't have to if you don't want it. We just want to help you out, since it seemed like you might be in trouble.
Finally, the girl points at me.
Ain't you a wolf?
Wrong dog. Wrong dog, my dude. Wrong dog.
Am I... Huh? Your ears. Wolves eat little girls.
Oh, that's where the confusion comes in. Okay. It takes me a second to process what she said. At least she can talk.
Oh, no. I'm not a wolf. I'm a fox. Look.
Oh, is she gonna transform? I hold my arms out and transform, shifting into a fox. The girl's eyes go wide again, even bigger than when she was running away. I turn it in a small circle to show her, fluffing out my tails, but I don't get any closer. Then I change back.
See? I've never eaten someone. Promise.
The girl watches me, trying to decide if she believes me or not. Even though she's so young, I can imagine what she must be thinking and feeling right now. Trying to weigh up the dangers of sticking around versus just getting out while she can. I couldn't really blame her if she decides not to trust me. Even though I'm being honest, there's no way she could know that for sure. It's a dangerous world out there.
I can change too. Watch.
Oh? Taking a deep breath, she puffs out her cheeks and then disappears from sight.
Whoa, that's really cool. Bet it comes in handy a lot, huh?
She's not there anymore, is she? Oh, shit, she is! She reappears, a few steps from where she started. She nods.
Before I started living here, I had to steal all my meals too. I would have loved to be able to turn invisible like you can.
She nods again. I can see her relax a little bit, slouching her shoulders. Although I'm sure she'll take off if I made one false move. I decided to keep going, and stop if it seems like she gets uncomfortable.
Anyway, my name's Miho. What's yours?
Lyra.
Lyra, huh?
Lyra. That's a nice name. Do you want me to make you that sandwich?
Swallowing, she licks her lips.
You can come with me, or I can bring it to you out here.
But aren't you in the kitchen?
Why?
Why what?
Why are you being nice to me?
Looking at her face, I can see the conflicting emotions. The desire to say yes, while also being so uncertain. I probably asked Juliet the same question back then.
Because someone was nice to me once. More than once, actually. They helped me out when they didn't have to. Even after I stole from one of them. I'll bet you were only stealing food and hiding because you have to, right? I know how that feels. That's why I won't stop you if you want to go too.
Whatever risk she's calculating, she finally arrives at the same decision I did back then.
Okay. I want it.
Good.
Okay. Is the same kind as last night fine?
Yeah.
Ah. Opening the fridge, I take out the jar of mayonnaise, some slices of cheese, a tomato, and enough bread for 2 sandwiches. After a bit of thought, I take out a few slices of salami too. I cut up the tomato as best I can, although the slices aren't as even and pretty as Juliet does it. Then I laid the bread up on 2 plates, spreading a layer of mayo onto a couple slices.
That's too much.
Huh?
Huh? I turn around to see the girl watching me from the entrance of the kitchen, hands on her hips.
I don't want that much mayonnaise.
Well, okay then. Okay then. This is a free sandwich, by the way.
Oh. Okay.
Well, at least she doesn't have any problem with saying what she wants. I use the flat edge of the knife to scrape off some of the spread on one of the sandwiches, and layer the cheese and tomato on top. After cutting them both in half, I walk towards Lyra to give her her plate without thinking. When she tenses up, I freeze mid-step.
Here you go.
I lean forward and stretch my arm out, handing it to her from as far away as I can. She cautiously takes it, backing up a step as soon as it's in her hands. Well, aren't she a bossy one? A little bit. Although to Miho's credit, she's being a lot nicer than I would be, honestly. Good Miho. Good Miho. Grade A Fox right there. We eat both of our sandwiches in silence, watching each other from opposite sides of the kitchen. She finishes her whole snack in the time it takes me to eat just half of mine, smacking her lips loudly as she chews. When she's done, I hold out my hand for her plate, and she cautiously gives it to me. I put both the dirty dishes into the sink.
Now what?
Now what? Oh.
Now, that's a good question.
I had no idea how this whole thing would go, so I didn't plan it out too much. This is probably the point where I should enlist some backup. Yeah, go get Julia.
Is it okay if I go get my girlfriend? She's the one who owns this place. She'll definitely want to talk to you too.
The vampire lady?
Yeah, the vampire lady. How'd you know?
That's her.
Okay.
She gives me a wide berth as I leave the kitchen, even though it requires putting yourself farther away from the front door.
You can sit down if you want. Wherever's most comfy for you. I'll be right back.
God, I love the parallels. I love the parallel. Okay, I love this. I head up to Juliet's study, where the door swings open as I approach. She's waiting for me on the other side. I step through, and she closes the door behind me. I'm not sure if 20 years helped Lyra to hear better, but just in case, I keep my voice low.
The girl and I have been talking for a bit. Her name's Lyra. She said she's okay if you come down too now.
The vampire lady heard. You handled that marvelously, dear.
Dear. Dear. Dear.
Thanks. I just tried to think about what you would say for the most part. It helps that I know how she probably feels right now.
Oh, motherfucker, my... okay. Model broke again. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. Hold on. There we go. Yep. Nope, we're just going PNG for now.
I'm sure your sincerity helped a lot. For what it's worth, I don't think I could have done any better.
Oh, I don't know about that. You're a lot better with words than me.
Words aren't as important as intentions. And I'm sure she could tell that yours were good.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think we should do now? I didn't ask, but I'm not sure if she has anywhere else to go.
Let's go downstairs and talk to her. I have an idea for tonight, at least.
Uh-huh. I followed Juliet back to the kitchen, where Lyra is taking a seat at the dining table. She tensions up as we approach, but Juliet also keeps a respectful distance.
Good evening, Lyra. My name is Juliet. It's nice to meet you. Miho told me the two of you spoke for a while. Would it be okay with you if we sat down as well?
Eyes flicking from me to Juliet and back again. Lyra eventually nods. Juliet and I pull out chairs as well as sit next to each other, on the other side of the table from the kid.
Would you mind if I asked you a couple of questions? You don't have to answer anything you don't want to.
Okay.
Thank you. Would I be correct in assuming that you've spent a few nights sleeping in the library?
Yeah. I had a blanket, but it's lost now.
I see. If I may ask, does your family know where you are?
That's a good question.
Ain't got one.
Oh.
You don't have a family? Is there anyone that you live with? Or who takes care of you?
I assume not.
Nah, I'm by myself.
Oh. You're very curt, kid. You're very curt.
Is there somewhere that you live? Or usually stay at?
Not anymore.
Not anymore? Does that mean you did until recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably doesn't want to talk about it, Juliet. Not yet. The girl isn't exactly forthcoming with information, but Juliet takes it all in stride, maintaining that calm, even tone that I was aiming for.
May I ask what happened?
Lyra looks down at the ground, bringing her thumb up to her mouth and biting her nails. Now that it's not a yes or no question she's being asked, she seems less inclined to answer.
You don't have to tell me. But if there's someone out there who may be worried about you, then wouldn't it be nice for them to know that you're safe?
There ain't.
I see.
I left.
As in, you ran away?
Yeah. They were bad. Mean. They hurt me. So I left.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Your family?
Nah. My parents died. They were people who said they'd take care of me, so I had to live with them. Nobody asked me.
Huh.
But they didn't care about me. They told me that.
Juliet and I exchange a look. Lyra says all these things so matter-of-factly, still looking at the ground.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Both about your parents and the awful situation you were put in. I'm very glad you were able to get away.
Really? You believe me?
Yeah, why wouldn't we? For the first time, there's a splash of excitement from the girl. It's impossible to know if she's telling the truth, but we don't have any reason to doubt her. At the very least, it would make sense why she's so skittish.
I don't see why I shouldn't.
I tried telling people, but they didn't listen. Said I was making it up, but I'm not.
For the first time since I started talking to Lyra, she raises her voice emphatically. Her fists are clenched, and she looks at the both of us like she's trying to see if we mean what we say.
I've met plenty of mean people too. I know how awful they can be.
Yep. Her sharp glare slowly dissolves as two big tears well up in the corner of her eyes. Her lower lip quivers.
Nobody ever believes me.
There. You're safe now. We believe you.
Aww. I expect her to start crying, but Lyra manages to keep it together. She wipes away the tears and then goes back to glaring. Oh.
I won't go back there. No one can make me, so don't even try.
We won't.
We wouldn't dream of it. Can you
Am I
tell
starting
me
to
if you
share a
came
brain
from
cell with
around
Juliet
here,
too?
though?
I got on a bus and rode for a long time. I knew this was a big city, so I came here.
Huh, okay.
I see. I know that neither Miho nor I want to make you go back somewhere you were hurt, or do anything you don't want to. We also don't want you to have to worry about finding somewhere safe to spend the night, or finding food.
We gonna have a kid. We gonna have a kid.
If you'd like, there's an extra bed here that you can use, so you don't have to sleep on the floor. Tomorrow, we can talk more. Would you like that?
Lyra sniffles a few times and blows her nose, kicking her feet while she thinks about it. Eventually, she nods.
Okay. I guess that's fine.
Yay.
Perfect. I'm glad to hear it. I imagine you must be very tired already. Would you like to go to bed?
Yeah. I'm sleepy.
Aww.
Why don't you follow me then?
Juliet exits the kitchen, and after watching her for a bit, Lyra follows after. I make my way up behind them both, as Juliet passes by her study and down the hallway. Congrats, you are a father now, Ahriman. Yay. Yeah, I'm a father. Wait a sec. Wait, am I your father if I'm just possessing Miho? How does that work? How's that? I didn't think about that. How does that work? Because technically, neither of them know I'm there. None of them know I'm there. Am I just... Wait. Oh, god fucking damn it. I'm a pet. I'm a pet! I'm a pet, guys! I'm a pet! I'm Miho's pet! What the fuck? I just thought about that. No! No! No, I'm not even a person, I'm a pet! No! From a king to a pet. Ah! Nah, nah, nah. I realize her attention is right as she stops outside one of the doors that I'd never seen to open. Juliet receives a key from one of her pockets and is... Oh shit, that's Cosette's room! Juliet receives a key from one of her pockets and uses it to unlock the door, which swings open with a creak. It reveals a bedroom. A well-made bed with green covers sits in the corner beside the desk, and a dresser with a mirror. A shelf of books leans against one wall, across from a window with curtains over it. Dust permeates the room, which must have been untouched for years. Juliet goes and fetches some rags to wipe everything down, and deftly changes the pillowcases and sheets while Lyra and I stand nearby. I would offer to help, but I think she'd be faster without me. When the room is ready, she faces Lyra with a smile.
Here you are. Do you need extra pillows or blankets?
Lyra shakes her head, eyes fixed on the bed rather than on Juliet. She walks towards it like a zombie. I wonder how long it's been since she slept somewhere comfortable.
Miho and I will bid you goodnight then, and see you in the morning. Would you like me to leave the door open?
She nods as she climbs into bed, poking the pillows and checking to see if they're real. She doesn't pay us any more attention as we leave the room, already halfway asleep by the look of it. The two of us go back to my room, standing in the doorway.
Well, this has turned out to be a much more eventful day than I expected.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too. I figured she had just run
Yeah,
away
no,
from
that's a poor
home
kid.
or was playing a prank or something. I wasn't expecting her to have had such a rough life already.
Indeed. I felt my heart break at her words, sparing as they were.
You never could resist helping out someone who needs it, huh?
Yep. Nope. That's us both now.
It's true. So far, those have been some of the best decisions of my life.
Juliet leans in and kisses me as we wrap our arms around each other. I know we're both thinking the same thing. There's going to be a lot to talk about tomorrow. When we part, Juliet presses her forehead against mine.
Shall we resume this in the morning, then?
We shall.
Yeah, sounds good. This part too.
I give her a quick follow-up kiss for good measure.
I'll be looking forward to it. Good night, Miho.
Night.
Oh, okay. I hop into my own bed and close my eyes, waiting for the sleep to take me. Well, I guess we're not gonna get it. Whatever. No, I think I'll keep going. Although, we do have a Please Be Happy stream tomorrow, I think. Wait, was it tomorrow or when was that? When did I have that planned, actually? Let me check. The 8th. It's the day after tomorrow. Okay, I think we'll actually leave that off for today. So we got a kid. We have a kid now. I do remember Mega saying that if we met a kid, this would be near the end of the game. So I think we only have like a couple more episodes left, which is wild to think about since this is actually one of the first games I played for actually being Ahriman. Yeah. So I think we'll save the bulk of it for tomorrow. No, the day after tomorrow, for the 8th, for the actually scheduled Please Be Happy stream. And I have no idea if that's actually. Let me see. Yeah, on the schedule, I have the 8th being Please Be Happy, but I have the 9th being Please Be Happy or Ultra Kill. So, yeah. We might. It's not definite. It's not definite, but we might have our last Please Be Happy stream on the 8th, which is going to be wild, because then I have nothing. I mean, I'm gonna have something to find. I'll have to find something to replace Please Be Happy in my roster. You know what? After this video, if anybody watches from the VOD, leave a comment down below if you want to see anything else, or just reply to the Twitter post if there's any games you want to see me play or try to play. Just remember, my computer's not very good, so I can't really play any AAA titles yet. But with that, I think we're gonna end for today. This has been Please Be Happy, and the next time we play is probably going to be the last part of the story that I'm gonna play on stream. I'm definitely gonna play the other routes, just be sure. But yeah, no. Once we're done with this route, we're gonna be done with Please Be Happy. As much, I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about whether or not I want to keep doing Please Be Happy like the other routes on stream, because I really like this series, but yeah, I'm probably gonna probably gonna take a little bit of a rest from the game and then do another route. Like, I'm definitely gonna do. Aspen is adorable, and I'd be hung if I didn't do her route. I'd absolutely be hung if I didn't do her route. So yeah. On the 8th, we're probably going to have our last, or it's probably going to be the last stream for Juliet's route. And I'll have to decide whether or not I want to do Aspen's route on stream. But after I finish it, I finally get to listen to the original song, because I've been a good boy. I've been a good boy and waited. I've waited until I've waited to finish the game before I heard the song. I still haven't heard the song yet. It was released in November, and I haven't listened to it. And I've been thinking about it a lot. Especially now that we're past the halfway point. Okay, yep. So with that, that's the end of today's stream. Who's a good boy? Yes, you are, Ahriman. Yes, you are. Don't you dare talk to me like that! I am your king! Don't talk to me like a dog! Don't talk to me like a dog, dude! No! I am a demon king of heretics! No! Anyways, this has been your demon king of heretics, Ahriman le Méchant. And I bid you all a good day, a good afternoon, or a good night, wherever you are. Bye-bye now. Very well.